It's a perfect morning for Roebuck. We're in the rolling Oxfordshire countryside with Paul Childerlety, professional deer manager and stalker. Over the coming months, we're going to draw on his years of experience, from the fundamentals of his livelihood, such as the rifle setup, to suitable clothing.
Just quickly start with, check the barrel.
To those little tips that make his deer endeavours as rewarding as possible.
When you start getting to fallow bucks, then realistically you need a little winch.
But let's start with the most quintessential of stalks, early summer Roebuck.
Buck's here doing some damage on some trees, lamb-headed trees. So he's not particularly too worried what we shoot. He basically just wants the numbers brought down a little bit. So there's just a little 6-pointer buck come through. He's gone over the ridge in this grassy type stuff, so we just got a quick look in there, see if we can cut him off before he gets back down the bottom there. Right. He's on his toes, so we'll have to push on a little bit.
The deer are plentiful here, but it's choosing the right one.
He's linked up with a doe and a fawn. We're just getting to the hedgerow now. If they get into that rape, we've lost them. They were here. Give him a little time to settle. And once he's settled and starts graze or moving up the hedgerow again, we'll probably get through and make a quick approach. It's just a little bit too far off the sticks because of this tall grass here. So I can't believe how noisy these birds are. This is what stalking is all about. Is there? Early mornings. Nobody else around. Perfect. They want to try and get to this rape for a bit of cover for the day, I think. He knows we're here, he keeps looking this way. If you manage them correctly, they'll relax and they won't be trying to hit the cover all the time. When deer, hit hard, shot a lot, hunted hard, they go nocturnal almost.
There are times for watching and waiting, and others when it needs a turn of speed. It looks like our buck has made it through to the rape crop. Luckily, he's just above us on the margin.
You see him?
Unluckily, Paul's angle means the buck is skylined. He was a nice example, but Paul's confident we'll get onto another before the sun gets too high in the sky.
Oh, that was exciting. We paused and waited, we were patient, as patient could be. He slightly moved, he jumped up in the air, on the sticks, he's facing us, he's broadside, he turned, he was perfect, could have shot him easy, it was a dangerous shot, so I left him. It's a good discipline for a lot of people, You put all that effort in, you tried your hardest, you got into, I think it was like 40, 50 yards from the buck, presented a perfect broadside shot, we're on the sticks, we're steady, but you've got to keep telling yourself, it's a dangerous shot, don't take it. So he got away and we'll go and try and find another one. There's several bucks in this area doing damage, so we should find another one, so let's go have a look.
It's early, with most normal people still waiting for the alarm clock, but we have deer to find. Paul has always trusted Seiko rifles, and today he's using his new Seiko in 243. He's already put it through its paces on the range and field tested it with a simulated stalk, but more about that at a later date.
We've got a nice little grass paddock here. We've got a doe in the far corner. We've got a young buck, and he's sort of like 6 inches long. He's coming this way a little bit, actually. Coming in. He's still in velvet, actually. I think probably a really good one to take out. We've just got another buck just literally just coming the bottom end of the field here. I'm going to look to see what he'd like as well, because I'll try and take out the best one for the job. He looks like his front right leg is damaged in some ways, holding it up. If that's the case, we'll go take that one out. Yeah, he's holding it up. You see he's holding the leg up at a bent angle? scraping there, but yeah, he's definitely lame. Realistically, I wouldn't shoot this buck normally, but I'm trying to assess to see if he's something he can get over or not. I don't think he will, to be fair. No, he's definitely got something wrong with his front leg.
It would seem sensible to take the injured buck. Paul takes the 180-yard shot off the sticks. The strike is good, and the lung shot puts him down.
Really pleased with that, yeah, real result. You know, whenever you get an injured animal, animal's poorly or poor condition, and it gives you a bit of like a, I don't know, justification and that you're doing the job and doing the job properly. But what a beautiful morning to be out. I mean, this is classic roe stalking in England. That's beautiful. It just, you know, puts a smile on your face just being out. Actually, it's just beautiful. So we just shot the buck down the bottom here, and we've gone to where the bullet strike, and not much sign of blood or anything. But you've got the heavy dew. You can track it straight back to where he's gone into. Yeah, it's starting to get some blood. So you look at the blood. Instantly, you tell you it's a lung shot. Okay, slightly back, shot him through the rib cage, and light pink blood. So it's gone through the lungs. On the tall grass here, where it's gone through, and brushed on the side of the animal. Yeah, interesting. Put them out here. Yeah, so we got here, look, broken leg. Yeah, that's all healed back. I mean, he's not going to die from it because it's all healed. But you start seeing the hoof starting to take misshapen because of the they can't put it on the ground and wear off the bottom of the hoof like a normal hoof. So that's when you start getting deformities. Kneeling down it here. But yeah, that's a fair break. I mean, that could be a lot of things. Cattle grid or a fencing, or just like I say, an RTA. So I'm really pleased with that. That's a cracking animal to take off this morning. Little 4-point buck. I thought he was a 6-point to start with, but I wasn't too worried about his antlers. Once I see he was damaged, I thought, you know, he's got to go. So yeah, really pleased with that. Pleased with the shot as well. Off the sticks, the new rifle does it again. A little bit far for the sticks, but like I say, I want to get the animal down. Smack on the heart. Ran on 20 yards and dropped dead. So yeah, really pleased. Beautiful morning, a beautiful result. Really pleased with that.
Paul assesses the animal. No ticks, a real curse of deer stalkers. But Paul's Shooter King technical clothing has anti-tick properties anyway, to help keep the little mites at bay. It's been a classic English roe stalk, and one to be remembered. For more information about Seiko rifles, go to gmk.co.uk. And for more information about Paul's Shooter King clothing, go to shooterking.com.